Understanding the API lifecycle and how Apigee supports each phase is important. Important to engineers, product managers, operations support personnel, and others. It provides insight into why the API management platform chosen is important for the longevity and the sustainability of your API program. We'll talk about each one of these phases briefly, showing the power of the Apigee platform. We'll start with design. Design can start by creating an open API specification. Apigee supports the Open API initiative and allows engineers to upload their specs into the platform to generate the API proxy. This is a convenient and fast process to get started. In the develop phase, we help engineers create API proxies faster by providing a robust and comprehensive suite of pre-built proxies. With over 30 ready-to-use and configurable policies, with traffic management, you can manage interactions with API consumers and optimize performance with policies such as quotas and cache management. Mediation to transform, translate, and reformat data for easy consumption. Security to protect APIs and protect backend systems from attacks. And extension policies to expand with programming when needed and to collect statistics and log messages, all delivered out of the box for use by API engineers. Apigee Edge also provides a visual trace tool that is an API debugger. It enables you to quickly inspect the details of an API call through the Apigee Edge runtime engine. With the visual trace tool, you can understand the state of an API call at any point in the API call flow, inspect proxy and target request and response payloads, and optimize the API call flow. You can debug the API without the need to inspect multiple log files or write additional debug logic. The visual trace tool enables engineers to spend less time debugging and more time creating value. So Apigee is a powerful tool in helping engineers develop their API proxies, which is a critical step in the API lifecycle. Let's turn our attention next to security. Our out-of-the-box security features embody best practices and guidelines required by PCI and HIPAA regulations, including pen testing by a third-party vendor. But let's also look at security along the digital value chain. Apigee secures all points of engagement from user interactions to back-end systems. Security breaches are becoming increasingly common, leading to brand damage, intellectual property exposure, and costly mitigation procedures. Apigee allows developers and engineers the tools necessary to protect company assets. So now you have your API designed, developed, and secure. Time to get it published for use by developers via an API portal. Apigee offers API portal integration into already established company portals or using the Apigee API portal. API portals provide an entry point for developers to discover your APIs, view documentation, gain access, and test their applications. It also supports having multiple versions of an API published as your API program matures and API proxies change to meet developer needs. Hopefully, all your API proxies will be used extensively, so engineers need to ensure the tools used are able to scale with the ever-increasing volume of requests. Apigee allows for centralized control, decentralized development, and multi-tenant architecture. High availability of API proxies is critical, and our infrastructure allows customers to scale horizontally within a data center or across multiple data centers, all working seamlessly for app developers and users to use the API proxies without interruption. Apigee also supports zero downtime deployments, as APIs are always on and available and cannot be interrupted for upgrades and fixes that are necessary to maintain your systems. Let's turn to monitoring and analyzing. Apigee Edge provides complete visibility into the health and performance of your APIs by providing a number of out-of-the-box charts that help you measure and monitor traffic, performance, latency, errors, and more. This allows companies the ability to improve the productivity of their developers by using out-of-the-box charts to identify issues related to latencies or errors and proactively reaching out to those developers to help them properly consume APIs. The out-of-the-box charts also reduce downtime. You can quickly identify potential bottlenecks with target endpoints based on the observed API performance and usage trends. Using this information, you can make changes to your target endpoints and avoid potential downtime. Don't forget, metrics are also used to measure and grow your API program. Understanding usage patterns, most consumed API proxies, API proxy consumption trends by month, day, or even by hour, and much more. All this data provides a wealth of knowledge waiting to be tapped, so your company can make good decisions and investments to grow your API program. Lastly, many companies prefer to integrate the monitoring and analytics data with other systems. Apigee offers the ability to integrate this data via APIs to these other enterprise tools. So now we've come to the final phase, monetize, giving companies the ability to set up flexible rate plans for revenue share, fee-based, or freemium-based models. This plan information is integrated into your API portal for developers to understand and sign up. Further, the Apigee platform helps ensure that API plans have payment processing integration, billing management, and the ability to report on usage as necessary. Whether you're a security architect, app developer, operation engineer, or API product owner, Apigee Edge has you covered. With more than 30 pre-configured policies, the ability to use common languages like Java, JavaScript, Python, and Node.js, and built-in metrics collection and reporting. Edge offers the powerful extendability needed to build and manage every aspect of the API lifecycle. For more information on this topic, refer to our documentation, and if you have any questions, please post them on our community. Thank you.